Hi everyone and welcome back to the September WARNO tournament. Today we again have Meddi vs CRPR. CRPR playing as the Terra Commando Sud on the left hand in blue, and on the right we have Meddi playing as the 79th Tank Division. We'll double check that because it is still small on the screen. Yes, it is the 79th Tank. Some MI8s with some Spetsnaz Gru heading right out in front there. Over here we can see the Razvedka coming in as well. Razvedka up there. Hang on a minute. Is that something new in the new patch? Did I not read the patch notes properly? I got overexcited and read the NATO changes. I just noticed that it does say the unit of infantry that's in them in very small text underneath. I'm sure that's new. That's weird. MiG-23 coming in to take out that Gazelle Hot. A really weird place to have a Gazelle Hot of all things right up front there. Not sure why CRPR had that there. Mirage coming in to get a shot off of that MiG-23. Once again, Meddi has got a good foothold in this point, but CRPR is pushing in with plenty of infantry as well. Lots of Matsuchin. Both players with just a few units in at the top here. Tunguska coming in there. Not something we see very often. Tunguska's in the games. Very good use of those Mi-8Ts. Rocket attack. Choppers just laying waste to those Matsuchin coming in now. Unfortunately, the Roland 2 is chugging along in the background there. It is moving across the terrain now, which means it will be slower than on road. Slightly anyway. Slow on road as well at just 79 kilometers per hour. Yeah, those Heimat shooting got absolutely smashed. Sorry, CRPR. That is an unfortunate risk you take when rushing in if the enemy has choppers and you have no AA at the front. Does have Iglas there. Perhaps could have brought in the Mirage 2000 for those choppers instead. Difficult to say. Tunguska is way up at the front now. Some TCC2s. Meddi will get himself into a good position. Getting in this tree line as well. Potentially this tree line down here too. He'll want to hold back the tide from CRPR. CRPR, however, does have some units up here, including plenty of these P4 Milans. How much are they these days? 35 points. That's cheap. That's very cheap. Wait, are they the little Jeeps? Yeah, they are. They're the little Milan Jeeps that are far too cheap. I was going to say. I still think they're ridiculously cheap. Because they're in the French deck as well. And it was more that I noticed them in the French deck, I think. Nice defensive line from CRPR again, but once more we're seeing very aggressive maneuvers from Meddi, especially down the bottom here. I mean, he's not even slowing down to stay in Alpha this time. He's just pushing straight out across here and up to this bit, going for that AMX-10RC. Good unit, the AMX-10RC. He still needs a price increase, people are saying. It's a lot like the Bradley, but doesn't rely on the tow, relies on a fast-firing cannon. I mean, if we just click on it there, 85 points. I mean, 17 penetration. It's a hell of a tank gun, isn't it, to have on something that's so fast and has a good recon. But as always, French units, a little bit overpowered, Eugene. Yeah. They're aware. They know they need to keep making adjustments. They get told often enough. Look at Meddi go and how aggressive he's been down here. Will CRPR be slightly more aggressive at the top this time? Is the question. There's not a lot up there for Meddi. Meddi has pumped everything into the bottom. Like, everything. So, if CRPR plays his cards right, he could have Echo. And potentially could take Hotel as well. Currently +1 to CRPR as well. Although, very shortly it will be +1 to Meddi. For some reason, Meddi's not too bothered about capturing Hotel at the moment. He's going to go straight for Echo. Not sure why. A hotel does have more points. We need to try and cause some fear for CRPR to think that there's less in there, but nice and fast that little BRDM to you. T60. See, Meddi's bringing in more up here now. He's got another command coming in there. M48s are a really good little tank if you can get them up close and personal, but the problem is he's at quite a range here. If he moved these closer, he'd be putting a lot more... Oh, wow, he did get the kill. Did get the kill. These things are really good, but you've just got to get them nice and close to the enemy units to do loads of damage. He almost killed that Tunguska. Has lost it now, though. Those Metis launches are going to be an issue for him more than the BMP is. But he's managed to kill all the tanks here with those M48s. They're still pretty cheap. Yeah, 55 points. He's got another one up here that is fully... Oh, I wish he'd bring that down as well. He's in such a good position with that right now. Oh, good. He's got one of the enemy jets. So Meddi's lost a jet then. The Mirage is still in. He's taking fire from the Tunguska, though. M48s are doing a good job here. AMX-10RC is joining in the fun. I'm still a little bit worried about these Metis launchers catching him from behind. Oh, he's lost his command in there to the Razvedka and the BMP that's there. He's got all these Alpha Clara up here that just kind of sat. If he brought those down, he could probably kill that BMP. +4 currently to Meddi. Those Razvedka are going to kill that AMX if it gets too close. See, the problem is right now, CRPR's forces are kind of cut off. There's a T-80 here as well, yeah. It's going to mince these things. He'll take fire from the MX-10, but... Has he got... He does have another M48 there. He has had to smoke and pull it back. But it's still going to get a shot off. Yeah... That probably would have got a shot off as well, but not done a lot of damage to the T-80, but T-80 will one-hit that thing. Nice shot from the AMX-10 on that little vehicle that was coming in there. There's another... Oh, there's a T-80U coming in now as well. Meddi is not messing about. He's bringing in the heavy guns. Another T-80 coming in there. I mean... Yeah, pretty brutal from Meddi. No prisoners. Big tanks, big guns, yeah. MX-10, too close. Easy pickings for the T-80 there. Well done, CRPR, though. You got back in this point and did a lot of damage with a couple of tanks. If you'd had a few more forces there, I think you would have been back in this tree line. Is that a mortar? A random mortar. Oh no, there's a couple of mortars in. There's one back there as well. Just hitting that front line. Razvedka heavy in a reasonably nice position here. Some green berets engaging them. Who will win that fight? Technically should be the green berets, I guess. Motorstrelky Met is still hanging around down here. I mean, the M40... You would think that the Motorstrelky, 2 squads of Motorstrelky could kill that. And my 8T's coming back in for round 2 with their missiles or their rockets. Tunguska's still badly damaged. MiG-23 ML coming in to attack. What is he going? Is he going for those Gazelle Hots? How can he see them back there? I assume that vehicle could see them? That's weird. Unless he's just checking for air defenses. I'm a little bit confused. Evacing it is going over the air defenses. And it is dead. Ballsy move from Meddi, taking it all the way over the side of the map. If you're going to do that, I suppose you could bring it back round before you evac it. To try and avoid some of the air defense. MiG-23 coming in again, going after those Gazelle Hots, I assume. MI-8T's coming around, all the way around there. Wow. Going to engage the AMX-10? No, engaging the M48 coming along the road. And melted it. Yeah. SU-25 rocket. Tanner special coming in there, taking out something. I didn't even see what it was. I think it was a Roland too. Poor CRPR seems a little bit on the back foot again here. I was quite impressed with his push with the M48s down here, but yeah, the Metis launch is taking out the M48s coming in there. Really, you need to secure this area before you can push back into here. He's realised now and he's moving them down, but those Metis launches will cause lots of issues. Thankfully, they're not being microed by Meddi too much. They're just kind of firing at whatever they fancy firing at, I think. Another one dead. Cheap tanks, but a lot of losses. Look at this. Really big push-up coming from Meddi again. He's got very little in this point. He keeps just pushing everything forward. He's still +2. No command in here. The one that was there looks to have been killed. He does have the command at the back, though. Obviously, CRPR having to focus a lot of forces down here. Cluster bomber coming in there. Did get one of those units. Haimatsuchin. Dead, unfortunately. Still one squad alive here. That one's taking a miss. Oh. M48 taking a missile from the T-80U. Good missiles on the T-80Us. The Reflex. 21 penetration. 2,800 meter range. How much is the T-80U now? 305. How can that be 305? And the Charlie is 300. Or did they change the Charlie price in the patch? Don't think they did. Spetsnaz grew. And Sapri RPO getting a killing blow there on that AMX. Tunguska getting some shots off. Is also repaired now by the supply truck. CRPR is managing to kill a lot of Meddi's stuff, but Meddi's also killing a lot of CRPR's stuff. I think in this matchup, Meddi's just a little bit better at the micro a lot of the time. That T-80U is getting so many kills with his missiles. Is that one even fired? No, the T-80BV hasn't even fired any missiles. Good use of the M48s for fire support, but... Oh, T-80 finally missed. BV's got a hit though, and that's a kill. All of them firing missiles at that now. And it's a kill for the T-80U again, I think. Out of missiles, however. T-62 coming in now as well. The push going on up here from Meddi as well. Meddi taking the center of the map. Completely by the looks of it. Poor CRPR just pinned back. Still really impressed CRPR got back into Alpha earlier and managed to do quite a lot of damage with those M48s. It's just a shame he hadn't cleared out this forest first, as he was still getting shot from behind. Good use of artillery, causing a bit of harassment there. Though Meddi has marked that artillery piece. Does he have his own artillery to engage that? Not at the moment, he doesn't. Rocket attack jet coming in. He could send that for the artillery piece. We ballsy sending it quite far behind the lines, but I don't know if he knows how much air defense there is. I'm rolling 3 there. I think he's going for the stuff on the road or the Gazelle Hot, to be honest. Gazelle Hot. Dead. Very quickly dead. Roland getting some shots off, but the Su-25 can take a few hits. Tell you what, my Su-25 doesn't take many hits in DCS, that's for sure. Certainly not like it does in Warno and Wargame. Oh. Yeah, 1 missile would kill me in DCS. I'm very good at dodging them in DCS, but if one catches me, I'm usually dead. That just took 2 missiles. That was like the 3rd missile it had taken. It was still alive. Look at Meddi go, keeping up that pressure everywhere on the map now. Just a wall of red pushing up. Mirage clusters coming in. Good choice. Take out some of those tanks. Those bombs seem to take a while to reach the ground. Unfortunately, Meddi shifting his tanks out of the way. He will get that one, though. Very nice. Very nice. Hot 2 getting a good shot off on one of those tanks there. Has it done much damage? Tanks reversing out of the way. It got 4 points off it. 23 AA coming in. That Hot is dead. Roland getting some shots off. Mirage 2000 finishing the job. Meddi well ahead in points right now, though. 22 minutes to go. I think we're at a stage where I'm not sure I can see CRPR managing to pull this back now. He's just lost too much on the field. Earlier, it was a bit more balanced. I mean, I feel like both players at that stage had lost quite a lot at the bottom, especially after that little M48 assault by CRPR. But I think now the tide has shifted considerably in Meddi's favour. There's just so much red on the map. There just isn't enough now for CRPR to hold while bringing in reinforcements. So he's going to lose both these back points. And I would imagine we're going to see a surrender sooner or later. Command coming in there for Echo as well. On Meddi's side, obviously. Mortar shots coming in this town. Mostly smoke, I think. Oh no, it was smoke. I think he's just hitting the other side. There's the command dead. +5, soon to be +8. Command in there as well, +7, so it will be +10, and there's the surrender. Commiseration, CRPR. You did a really good pushback at the start there, but obviously just got completely overwhelmed by the end by Meddi. Meddi being hot on the micro today. Pushing multiple locations on the map at once. Very overwhelming for even some of the best players when you're getting pushed everywhere. Standout units, the Mi-8T did well. The Tunguska did well in the end. T-80 obviously doing very well. Our Spetsnaz Gru did a good job. T-80, T-80U was just smashing stuff with his missiles. M48 obviously doing a really good job in that game. Look at all the kills it got. AMX-10RC was doing a good job, and the Mirage did get a few kills. Good game, guys. Well played, both of you. Congratulations to Meddi. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned to the channel. We will be having more Warno from the tournament during this week. And obviously we will be having Wargame Wednesday tonight with probably at least one game of Warno before we hit into Wargame. See you all then.